Hello, if you are watching this or watching this after, give me one moment while I see if I can make sure this is running correctly.
And what will you be checking out today?
Ooh. Actually got live running right off the bat. Okay, speaker's working. Kind of loud. Hello and welcome back to Fortnite with Sephiroth TX. Today we are back into Fortnite because there was a surprise possible event today. Everything seems to be pointing to the event taking place at 12 p.m. Eastern, so my time, my time 11 a.m. And it should be just within about 2 hours, which will give us time to do some end of season stuff. I didn't expect to do the end of season stuff tonight because the season technically ends in a week. But if they're holding the end of season event today, might as well do the end of season and try to hit the event as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop in real quick, ignoring this, and we're going to sit near where the event's going to happen, just like we used to do way back in the day. Not really playing, but watching the event area. And we're going to talk about the... Hold on. My phone's trying to take over the TV. We're going to be talking about the incoming... this event, we're gonna be talking about his last chapter. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by our littlest cat. She's freaking cute. Good big eyes. We're gonna be talking about this last season that we've had, since Fortnite's doing a whole bunch of big stories again. It's always fun to talk about the stories going through. And then after that, we'll go through the characters and talk about their stories. Let's go ahead and pop in here with this random character. Don't even know this character. I don't know if this is one of our monthly characters or if it's someone who was like really cheap on the store. Ooh, that's loud in my ears. Oh well. So this is just an end of season, so we're not going to have a island ending event. I wouldn't be surprised if that mountain's the island ending event at the end of chapter, since that's basically the Japanese mountain of Fuji, wherever it is. But it's supposed to be a fairly big event today, and might introduce another way they end the island. Of course, they may not end the island because ever since chapter 4, we haven't had any end of island events. We go to a different island, but they don't destroy the island. In fact, technically, chapter 3 was the only destruction of the island we've seen. Because if you count it, oh look, that's important. We'll talk about that as we talk here, and since we're popping in right here, we might as well go down to the event area. We're gonna do like we usually do, we used to do back in the day. We're just gonna kind of hide in the trees, watch the event area. Unfortunately, if someone triggers Kane, he will also aggro onto us, so he'll kill us and we'll have to come back. It looks like plenty of people are coming down here. Nothing in the sky yet. No cracks or nothing. So you can't see down there, but the boss over there being fought at is Fletcher Kane. the mob boss, and Diego from last season is the one manipulating the portal with a demonic mask he's created. It seems to be the energy pouring out of the demon portal, the last one left on the island. And we'll talk about that here in a minute. Let me get the story notes open that I made. As usual, I'm going to have the story notes open, so I won't have the chat open down here, but I can see the chat on screen, and I happen to be looking at the time. Oh, that's a wolf howling. That's what I'm hearing in the background. Dang, Kane's getting his butt kicked by whoever this is. Okay, good news is Kane is not going to kill me because I think this guy's going to kill Kane. Hell, as long as none of the other people notice me, I won't be going nowhere until the storm comes down on me. And no one looks up in Zero Build. No one's supposed to be hiding in the trees in Zero Build, honestly. The only way someone's going to notice I'm up here is it's going to be a bot that sees me up here. So as you can see, if Kane's defeated, Diego gives up and runs away because he doesn't have any help, and the portal turns off. Okay, where are my notes? Why does it sound like someone's on like a building above me? Oh, there's a bridge down there. Okay. Where'd my notes go? Hello, notes. Well, well, that's an old notes. And there goes the bot shooting at me. There we go. I found my notes. I thought I lost them. I was like, I really have to do this all from memory. Okay, so first we talk about the story. At the end of season 6, oh no, chapter 6, season 1, there was, if you remember chapter 6, season 1, the beginning of this chapter started out with the island being inundated by demons coming out of portals, just like that portal. They were all over the island. Also, what happened in the beginning is what appeared to be a giant shard of a black rock also hit the island, releasing energy, activating those portals. Plenty of old Fortniters assumed this was a shard of the Zero Point because it sounded like the Zero Point, but it wasn't until the end of the season it was confirmed it was part of the Zero Point. But for most of the season, we dealt with demons invading this island until the very end. At the end, there was 3 characters. The 3 characters were all related to the ancient Fox clan, but we're not technically part of the Fox clan. Same clan that Drift is part of from way back in chapter 1. But they did herald Fox clan ideals. One of them was Diego. He was doing something the Fox clan wasn't supposed to do anymore, making magic masks using the demon tech. Like, the only magic masks allowed were the Fox clan's current existing masks, but Diego was breaking that rule. The point of breaking that rule was apparently to assist his sister, who got trapped in the demon realm. At the end, Diego summoned forth a giant demon samurai, and they fought in kind of a meh event, honestly. I wasn't there for the event. I did watch it. It was cool looking, I guess, but for a giant fight event, they've done it both better in Fortnite before. Think of the mech event. And this one, it was like they fought in the sky. There was no interaction to the ground around them. It was okay looking, but there have been better. But at the end there, he did defeat the demons. This shattered most of the demon portals, aside from this one, which did turn off. For a while, they had peace. Between chapter 1 and chapter 2... Oh, wait, let me make sure I'm not where I'm at. Yeah, between season 1 and season 2, sorry, there are cities built, and a man dog named Cain, who had nothing comes to power and riches, indicating years, if not decades, have passed between the two seasons. This includes the rise of several ventures, such as Cain's Bank and his criminal empire. But, as often happens in the Fortnite stories, Cain's sort of a tyrant, even though he's a criminal warlord, he's a tyrant one, and other criminals are in opposition to him, creating a sort of new resistance, which again is something that repeats often in Fortnite. The resistant craft underground black markets and a Bitcoin meant not to only assist loopers and resistant members, but to trick Cain into losing money. Between the Bitcoins and the Vault Heist, Cain faces one problem after another. Ooh, here comes the storm. Now I'll just keep talking and let it kill me. And we'll come back down here. Where was I? Okay, between the Bitcoins and the Vault Heist, Cain faces one problem after another. Just to upset things for him further, Midas is attracted back to the island by both Wealth and Cain, being an old friend enemy of the canine. He knew Cain when he had nothing and noted he's always been, quote unquote, a blowhard, and he's here to stand in the way of the dog, man. Midas, for those who may not know or may not have been around when he first ventured onto the island, came all the way from back in Chapter 2. He's not technically a villain. I don't know what to count him as. He played sort of a villain role back in Chapter 2, but it was for his own designs of trying to escape the loop. And since then, he's not been technically a villain, though he's not technically a good guy. He's always kind of just become a thief and out for himself. Back in Chapter 2, he was the mastermind behind two warring factors, first Alt versus Ego, then Ghost versus Shadow, with Shadow remaining as his group. But it was all just kind of a distraction for both the loopers and the upcoming Imagine Order. Distract them so that Midas could get into the area that held the 0 point, which back then was a huge central part of the story, and use the 0 point's energy to try to push back the loop, break the storm, and escape. By now we've escaped that whole loop IO reality thing they're doing, and so Midas is just roaming free. But to us at the time it looked like he failed, as he caused the island to get flooded, and he got eaten by a shark. But one of his daughters, Marigold, the daughter that looks kind of like him and has the gold powers he has, insisted he made it out, and the Midas who died was a copy or alt. Later, an alt form of Midas would return, also in Chapter 2, I believe. I want to say it was Chapter 2. It was either Chapter 2 or Chapter 3 during a Halloween event. But he would have a shadow or ghost power instead of the gold powers. This power would indicate that, along with the fact that we had seen this suit in Midas's warehouse or underground bunker, that either Midas or this alt reality Midas was also the storm being from Chapter 1. That's loud. There we go. But it's unclear if the main gold Midas has the shadowy storm powers or if they're two alternate reality Midases. Thus his time travel and alternate dimension stories. And I'm a giant pickle. They did do this new feature, if I haven't done it yet, where if you don't own the emote, you can mimic the emote the other person has when they're doing it. And then if you do have the emote, you can still do it the old-fashioned way by doing this. Just a shout, we won't be able to hear it because I have the copyrighted music off for obvious reasons. Oh, that's on the other side of the island. Okay, let's just ride over there. That was cool from far away. That sounded louder than last time. Also, the burst looks bigger than yesterday. Definitely created a new rift. But no permanent cracks yet. I don't think the rift in the sky is their goal. I think that's just something that's happening without them paying attention about it. They appear to want in the portal, and the rift is just a side effect. Oh, I need to update this person. I don't have any of his lighters or stuff on him. I'm assuming I'm not in random because I do have his backbling on him. We're gonna hit the same tree. It's a nice tree. It's kind of far away from Kane, so hopefully he doesn't, like, take us out. Also, we're a pickle, so we match, so hopefully no one else notices us. That's pretty music, whatever that pretty music is about. That'll disappear as soon as someone attacks Kane. So Midas and his alt-reality forms would pop up once in a while. Most notably, I think there was Midas Rex during one of the DC events, not events, but like DC things, where he came in with the Joker and Ivy, indicating that if that was the real Midas, he'd been hanging out in the DCU for a while with the villains. However, we wouldn't get a full-on storyline of Midas after his disappearance of during that event up until last chapter. Last chapter, when the Grecian gods came through, it was found out that the real Midas was locked up in Hades and had been trapped there for a while. And so I was distracted by the fact that McCain was not even paying attention to that person. And when the Greek Pantheon, I don't know what that first word was. My brain having issues. My goodness. We have a bot, and the bot noticed me. Kane, will you take care of the bot? Hold on, guys. Oh, no, that's gonna kill me. Oh, that didn't kill me. Sorry, I gotta get a weapon and take care of this bot. There's a weapon over here. What time is it? 9:20. Okay, we still have time. So if the timing is correct, this event will happen around 11. So we'll definitely stick in here mostly. Grab some bullets. And do whatever this does. And whatever that is. Oh, look, a little bit. Scorpion. Did y'all hear that? If y'all haven't heard that before, that was the Mortal Kombat announcer. Just real quick. Wait, I didn't know there's two. Okay, we'll just sit here and then whoever comes will fight while I read this. Well, then, that was quick. sure. Okay. Good. I will, however, take this. Oh, I thought there was something else I saw on my screen there for a minute. Never mind. Where were we before we were totally rudely interrupted by bots? Oh yeah, he was found in Hades with the help of his shadow group. Up until then, hiding behind another criminal organization, Shadow, he broke free and sailed away. The last thing we heard from Midas up until this season was that his other daughter, Jules, the one without the gold power but the mechanical genius, was notating that she was inventing a glove-like invention that might tamper his gold powers. He's back in there. There's no indication of that glove, so I don't know if she did, but that was the last thing we heard of him. Back in this season, Cain has, for some reason, Cain, who is sort of a criminal overlord who rose from nothing to like immense power this season, has teamed up with Diego from last season, which surprised his family members, considering Diego, or however you pronounce it. It doesn't say it like on screen, so I don't know how they're pronouncing it. It surprised his other family members because he risked everything to save everybody from the demons, and now he's kind of teaming up with the criminal warlord to manipulate this gate over here, which could risk more demon stuff going on. Cain's offering him mountains of gold, and Diego is crafting a mask of power using the essence, which appears to be either related to the darkness, so that's last reality, the storm, which is also last reality, or Midas' shadow power. We don't know where that's from. The mask gets finished, but Diego's home shop or workshop is soaked in purple smoke energy related to the mask. Whatever he's using seems to have tainted his area. But now, as we saw here, Diego is taking the mask and Cain to this portal in the northern forest and seems to be either pouring energy into it or sucking energy out of it, or manipulating the energy in some case. It is likely one or the other is trying to get into the demon realm, or the spirit realm, which is supposed to only contain spirits, and humans shouldn't be able, or living creatures shouldn't be able to get into. And likely trying to source through getting the 0-point shard. At the end of last season, after all the demons were defeated, it was let known that the 0-point shard had been taken into the realm by the demons. But why Diego is working to undo all the good, we don't know. We don't know if he's after the 0-point shard, if there's something else inside the demon portals he's after. However, and you saw this at the beginning of each match, every time the match starts, this happens. To manipulate the portals, a massive pink energy is shooting into the sky. The energy looks exactly like the Fox Clan's Rift energy, something like Drift would have sparkling all over them. It's hitting the atmosphere and looks to be creating a new rift. What this rift could entail is not highly known. We sort of got spoiled next season, but I won't spoil it here if you don't know, just because a big company is involved with it. But it could be something more sinister. Last time a rift was created, a evil geometric shape came through, and this could be something very similar happening. So that's pretty much the story. Since it is a season story and not a chapter story, it's very short. So since it is only 9:30, we're going to play a little here, and then we'll get back to the main menu once we die and or win. And then we'll talk about characters. Some of the characters will have stories, some will not. I like scorpions. Load out, that's fun. Am I not in the right house? I'm in the wrong house. Yeah, it's over here. So there are various underground areas that belong to the Resistance. They're underground... I hear somebody, sorry. They're underground shops, markets, whatever you want to call them. This one is run by the chemistry lady, Joss. She doesn't believe in magic, by the way, which the island is full of, but in science and that everything can be solved by science. We'll talk about her in a minute. I have a bit bill, which I have not used in forever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that to trade into this. Because defeating people with a mythic item is part of the missions I have, and now I have 2 mythic items to use. I only had 1 bit that day. He's gonna kill me. Well, he got a lot of loot. He's probably very happy about all the loot he just grabbed off of me. Did I finish the mythic item one? I may have finished the mythic item one already. I need to check. Oh, Alanis Morissette. Hello. You ought to know. I probably know that song, but I can't think it. And since the third-party music's off right now, we can't hear it. Well, that's cool. We'll put that on when we go buy them. So now what we're going to do is something we usually do at the end of each season. It replaced our locker series. We're going to go through the locker related to the season alone. None of the ones I added because they were similar, but anything that came out this season. Both in Battle Pass and in the store, and whether or not they have storyline. So, starting from the bottom, we have Sub-Zero. This is Bihan Sub-Zero, but also MK3 Sub-Zero, which is not Bihan. So it's a little confusing. Go back here. So this is technically supposed to be Bihan right here. So Bihan is the original Sub-Zero, seen in the original Mortal Kombat. He is technically in the original timeline, because Mortal Kombat spans like 5 timelines, and they keep resetting the timeline at the end of Mortal Kombat, because it's like there's always an Armageddon that happens. They need to stop destroying everything. But Bihan, in the original Mortal Kombat, at the very least, was the original Sub-Zero and leader of their clan. But he was eventually murdered by Scorpion because Bihan had murdered Scorpion's family. This is Lin Kuei, maybe? Lin Kuei? Something like that. The second Sub-Zero, most notably from Mortal Kombat 2 and 3. He took over his brother's mantle as Sub-Zero, and since then has worked for revenge against Scorpion in most of the different timelines. That said, in the latest timelines, at least in the last timeline, him and Scorpion kind of settle things. I think in one of the timelines, Scorpion wasn't even the one that killed his brother. But again, it's all time travel nonsense, so it's all different stories each time. Sub-Zero is a metahuman from the Mortal Kombat meta realm, demon realm, I don't know what to call it. Basically a human, but has the powers of ice or frost. Able to shoot ice from their fingertips and completely freeze a human solid in seconds. Also, from Mortal Kombat, a game known for its ultraviolence, and the very first game to craft the mature rating because of its violence. This is Sir Raven. We don't know much about him. He is in the OG Battle Pass right now, so he's technically coming from the OG chapter. So, since the OG chapter is all about time travel and going back to old seasons, this is likely just Raven manipulated by time travel and crafted into a knight. It says... hello. Why can I... Oh, there it is. It says a dark and stormy night. Okay, so it's just a pun. That didn't give us any lore. They just gave us a pun. Raven, if you remember, is a character from chapter one. There was a female and male version of them. They kind of have the darkness power, looking power to them. You can see it glowing in his fingertips and his eyes. And there's always like they don't appear to be human because they always have like a darkness over their face with the glowing eyes, and they always have feathers all over their clothes. No idea if they're actual ravens. Apparently, he has a new power, which is to summon ravens, so something to do with ravens. Backbling says cloak yourself in darkness, so that could indicate they have something to do with the actual darkness power, the ones that the cubes or the last reality use. Since it is a similar pink glowing form, this is a cool looking sword. It's called the Pin Feather. That looks like a really bad sword to get hit with. The Nevermore Wings, which is a play off of the Edgar Allan Poe poem. And Nightfall, which now Skyfall is stuck in my head. Thank you, ADD. This is where you go, darkness follows. So that's pretty much it for him. He doesn't have like a really in-depth lore. Again, he's from the OG thing, so it's probably just time travel messing with the Raven line. Turned him into a knight. Okay, controls today are being a little wonky. We have bad Kit. This one came from the store. So Kit's backstory: Kit is the child, we're assuming son. I don't know if they ever mention gender, but the child of Meowscles. Meowscles, of course, the giant, muscly cat human furry anthro thing that works for Midas. Kit also worked for Midas originally. However, this kit's different. It looks not right, like it's possessed or maybe some kind of demonic copy. Its red is the same red as the demon power that we see here on the island, so it could be something to do with demonic powers. Kit's been possessed, Kit's been copied, but we don't know. It doesn't really give us too much story. He did come from the store. Its form says he's just one bad mecha kitty. Kit's notable thing was that Kit could um, he was very inventive. You saw that in some of their original lore-based pictures and whatnot. It showed Kit building this machine that it's in right now. Pun, another pun, and that's pretty much all that came with it. So again, we don't know much about why Kit looks like it's been possessed, but it does look like it's been possessed. There is a lot of times that store items don't have any kind of lore to them. Speaking of Meowscles, we have another Meowscles family member. This one's different. This one's name is Kate. We don't know if this is an alternate version of any of the Meowscles or just another family member. It says there's nothing you can't fix with two paws and a dream. Sort of like Kit, she's a mechanic, but it looks like she's more a mechanic than an inventor, which would make her more fit with Jules and a few of the other mechanics we have on file now. I do like the weird design, kind of give her, I don't know, just like a regular design. It was cool. Yes, you make them up. Come on up, G. Oh, that's it. I'm gonna have to lift you. Oh, I'm sorry. Here, come on. You're a good boy, G. You have to get lifted to the couch like a spoiled kitty. Everybody say hi to our oldest man, Chi. He's over a decade old now, I think. I'm pretty sure. Almost a decade and a half now, Chi. Huh? Yeah, I mean, how old was he when we got him? He was fairly little. Yeah, so he's around. So he's got to be like 12 then, 12ish, maybe. If he was 6, and it's been a decade, so yeah, he's about 12. So thinking about cats, you can have babies when you're 1 year old. You know, he looks disturbed. I didn't mean to hit that. Yeah, nothing much on their set. It didn't come with a bunch set. Again, she was store bought, so there's not a much to go on it. But it is a cool design. I like that. One of my favorite Meowscles looking characters. I'm not even sure where I got her. She may have been one of the cheap ones that were like $3. I always get the cheap ones off the store because they're fairly cheap. This one is Carso. Carmine Rosso. Just says stay on alert, stay connected. Crimson Code Blade. So something to do with hacking. I'm sure that says something. Y'all are going to make me look that up, aren't y'all? Translate binary into English. Binary to text translator. Here we go. Okay, guys. It is 01, then 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. Oh, my eyes are all blurry because they're all goopy today. Pretty sure that's 4 zeros. Then 2 ones. Then 0, 1, 1, 1. 0, 1, 0, 1. And 0, 1, 1, 1. 0, 1, 0, 0, 0. And lastly, 0, 0, 1. 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Convert. Wait, what? If I did that correctly, that doesn't make any sense. According to this, it just says U and then a diamond shape. I don't know what that means. I must not have done that right. If someone can, or the website's kind of not realistically translating that. So if someone can translate to something better, let us know down in the comments, either live or afterwards. I'm interested to know what that means. But this would indicate she's some kind of hacker. Something to do with tech, not sure. This is another OG, so again, time travel, messing with things. If you remember, there was a Rex Jonesy way back in the day, and now he appears to be completely mechanical. So this either indicates Rex Jonesy's gone fully cyborg, and he's technically no longer Jonesy, or this has something to do with Chapter 1's, bless you, Chapter 1's, what are they called? The Dragon People that the Fire King made, and they've turned themselves into cyborg, and this will be the second time they've done it. I don't think it's going to tell us much. It says, yeah, it's mostly just puns on the story thing in the book. The oh, that's weird. There's a glitch there. The coloring is a reference to Godzilla, which we just came off of having events with. Because this is his normal color, it was green with the yellow spikes, and then he has a mecha color, which is almost exactly the same color as Mecha Godzilla, with the silver and blue spikes. There's Bihan, there's the regular. This is an actual story character. So this is one of the resistance criminals. Her name is Keisha. Keisha, sort of like that one pop star. And there's no storyline here, is there? I know that she is working directly with Midas right now, and she has a sister who also works for the Underground. She's also apparently a motorcyclist, judging by her motorcycle helmet, though we never see her on a motorcycle. I do like her outfit with the one sleeve off and then the other sleeve with the shoulder missing. That's a cool outfit. Oh, is it already 10? Gee, we're going to have to pop back in and watch the event here in a minute. Let's do this faster then. We had Adventure Time come in just a few days ago. They were store, but because all four of them came in, likely they possibly popped into the Rift event coming in. With the Rifts, reality always becomes unstable. People seep in through other realities. If you don't know Adventure Time, it's probably one of the best, if not the best, cartoons ever from Cartoon Network. Really good story, keeps its goofball energy while doing a really good job at having a serious story some of the times. It takes place centralized around what is alleged to be the last human boy in a world of magic and monsters, sort of like a magic dog, and there's a whole race of dogs that are like anthro, but Jake's the only one that has magic powers. Princess Bubblegum, which is an ancient candy bean, and Marcy, which is a demon, half human that also became a vampire. And if you've never seen Adventure Time, go watch it. It's worth it. The whole series is worth it. It's never dull, and none of the episodes are bad. We got a mechanical version of fish sticks and tomato head. Tomato head. I like just like saying tomato head. British. I'm British. No. Um, we don't know. These came into the store. We don't know if this is possibly still supposed to be for the OG. They kind of look like the mech version of Team Leader. So it could be these are like the time travel mess ups versions of them where they became mechanical. We have Sabrina Carpenter because she's the newest actual person singer in the music thing. Her clothes are weird. Remember back in the day when clothes looking realistic and moving around like that was new in Fortnite and video games, and now it's just kind of normal. Wiggle. We have her again. This is what she looks like without the helmet. I like her dreads. They're cool. Not really dreads. They're whatever. But I like it. I like her hair. Well, this is another story character. Actually, no, she OG. She may be OG. Yeah, she's from the OG. Sorry, she's not a story character. She's a OG member. I think she's a play off the punk rocker from way back in chapter 2. Again, just time travel shenanigans has made her part punk rocker, part space travel person or something. This is a character from the current storyline. This is Big Deal. He is a rapper who also has joined I believe he's joined the underground. He is teaming up with someone else, and I can't remember who he teamed up with now. Nope, it's gone. But he is part of the underground. He's the one that's made the deal bit and is making money off of it. The thing about the deal bits is they only last until the end of the loop, and then they're gone forever, unlike the gold. It's supposed to be making fun of Bitcoin because Bitcoin is there to be made fun of. This is Sinji. I think he was a pack you could pick up together for fairly cheap. Yes. Oh, wait, these are his items. So that red lady didn't even have a backpack and a sword. It was just a red lady. She must have been really cheap, or I got her for free. This is his items, and he was likely the inexpensive item off the store. I don't know where I got that red lady from. No clue. He likely has no real storyline. He's probably just picked up off the store. Says create your reality. So yeah, something to do with virtual reality and hacking. Of course, we have Midas. We already talked about his background, but here he is. He's got his kind of Midas haircut back from Chapter 2. Of course, he's got his gold powers, no gloves or anything that were mentioned by his daughter. And any weapon he touches gets a gold wrap on it, which is funny because all the older Midases came with actual gun wraps, which you couldn't use because if you had Midas, it would just turn the gold anyway. This is the Angelica, which is another one I think from the store. I think this may have been a skin that was teased way back in chapter 2 and 3 and never released. And that's pretty much her story. The island's first competitive what? Hacker. Oh, competitive hacking. Whatever that's related to the other guy too. Apparently there's competitive hacking, whatever that means. Oh, this is our monthly skin. Okay. There's all the different loadouts for her. Scorpion. Scorpion is from Mortal Kombat, of course, and no, I don't remember his real name. It doesn't say his real name in the other skin, in the other versions of his skin. Nope, it just says mask off. Scorpion is after he was killed along with his family and came back from the dead with some demonic powers. Um, One of his PS power over fire, he can strip off his mask, revealing a skeleton underneath, and he can breathe fire. And he has the ability to shoot chains from his wrist and say the famous sayings, "Get over here, come here," in that deep guttural voice. We're not sure if the chains are demonic powers or just something he hides up his sleeves. This is Katana. She is actually a princess slash queen of the Outrealm. That's the name of the other world in Mortal Kombat. Outworld, Outrealm, whatever. And I believe she's the daughter of Sindel, if I'm correct. I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure she is. And so we don't know why, how, or why the Mortal Kombat characters are here. Of course, with this island and with the air world doing with time travel nonsense, since this appears to be earlier versions of them, more than likely, as their time got reset, these versions got thrown out of their timeline, ended up through a rift and into the Fortnite realm. This is Raiden. One of the more famous characters up there was Sub-Zero and Scorpion. He's technically a god of thunder in all but the latest timelines of Mortal Kombat. He gave up his powers in the last timeline and gave them over to, wow, the main Mortal Kombat character I can't remember the name of right now, who now is a god, and Raiden is no longer a god in the new Mortal Kombat, but he's fairly popular and famous. He's one of my favorite characters to use just to be cheat and spammy, because in most of the Mortal Kombats, he has a sideways jump that can be spammed over and over again. Do I have two Angelicas down? No? Oh, never mind. That wasn't the right loadout. Katana, Raiden, the Rocker, big deal. This one is part of the storyline. All bunched up. I don't know what's going on with my throat here. So this is Valentina. She is just a thief, and she's working with the underground, as far as I'm aware. She sort of has a cat burglar costume on, but she's wearing devil horns instead of cat stuff. Says, "Get in, get the goods, get out with style." Basically, she's helping run some of the underground is running bank vault heists on Kane, which is like the third or fourth time we've had to do with bank vault heists in this game. But she seems to be leading at the events, and she seems to be dealing with style because all of her stuff mentions style. Harry the Cash in style, a delicate tool. Are we not going to have? Oh, there we go. Is this hers? That's hers too. Okay. All has to do with golden style. Hello. Another Midas, Cowboy Midas. Yeah, Midas's outfit this season has to do with Cowboy Outlaw here. Why? I don't know. Midas is weird. I guess when all you can do is eat gold forever, you become a little crazy. This is Kane. He is technically the villain. We've already talked a little bit about him, but he is an anthro. Big ol' wolf. Fortnite always does really good with the anthro characters' looks and their movements, and this is no exception. He looks cool. Apparently, he was just like a nobody who had nothing, but he's always been kind of thought he was above everybody, and now he has money and power, and he wants to retain power. It is believed he's the one going after the 0 point shard because that would give him even more power and the power to possibly travel through realms. We're not sure. Most of the rest of these will be things I added. I added Midas's loadouts as Midas came in. Oh, we have this lady. I forgot about Joss. Joss is another character for the underground or the resistance. She's a chemist. Her main notable feature is she created the med mist, a kind of grenade you can release. Creates a medical, like a steam effect, a green cloud effect that hides you really well. Like you cannot see through it at all, but also heals everybody in the affected area. That can mean you and enemies if there's an enemy with you. So watch using it. Um, a weird outfit, kind of interesting. My goodness, something coming in. My throat is all just goopy. Family member is shaking their head. Yes, something's coming in. Okay. See, he says it's not magic, it's chemistry. She's obsessed with proving magic isn't real for some reason. She's a chemist backbling, a chemist pipe tool. That's not hers. That's actually Rivals. If you didn't know, Fortnite and Rivals had a small crossover event, and if you got it, you got this. It's pretty cool looking. And this is not her either. I kind of just combined things that look like they belong to her because she didn't have a full loadout. This is another story character. This is Cassidy Quinn. I thought she was one of the older characters, but I don't think she is, so I'm not sure. She has something to do with um the card game. The card game has been around since chapter 2. It has to do with a criminal group all about stealing money. All have dressed up in cards like aces, diamonds, hearts, clubs. We've seen a few other of the top leading members, the lady with the mask, the Queen of Hearts from a couple of chapters ago. This is their latest member. It says she's, well, it doesn't say much about her. We'll also go through the character list inside the character loadout that shows us to see if it says anything else about the story. I don't even know. I think she's in the field, but I don't remember interacting with her too much. Of course, now this overused flying steps animation they use for like a bunch of the characters. But she is part of the underground resistance. She's also a sword master. Appears to be a dual fencer, which are these fencing swords? They look like fencing swords. I'm not sure dual fencing should be a thing, considering I guess you could jab somebody a bunch if you have two of them. And oh right, did he come out this season or was he last season? Yeah, he was last season. We already went over Johnny. Johnny, get out of here. I think you're just here because I loaded you back in here as part of the thief stuff. This is just our loadouts. Oh, right, they released a bunch of Anthro characters at the beginning. They have nothing to do with the story. They just look cool. Look, it's Doge. And they're all just got puns for readouts, but it's just a bunch of Anthro characters to show they could. I like the Doberman and the Doge the best. And yes, I know they're Shiba Inus, but everybody calls them Doges. And they released Spike and Faye from Cowboy Bebop. Again, another series you've got to watch. If you've never watched the original Cowboy Bebop anime, it's I guess it's a bit aged now. It's from the 90s, 2000s, but one of the best anime ever, period. And it's not too long. It's about 6 DVDs long back in DVD era. It's probably all fit into one disc now on the Blu-ray era. It's about 6 episodes plus 6, give or take, and then between 6 and 9 episodes. It's a few dozen episodes then, and they're all really good. There's both filler and storyline episodes, but none of them are terrible. And there's also the Netflix live version, which was really good, but was canceled. So you can watch it, but don't expect more seasons from that one. Oh, here's the other card members. We have the Darkness version of the card member, and here's Ace, the lady with the mask I was talking about. There should be another one, but apparently I didn't load her. So that'll be it for that. We're just going to hit random loadouts here. Go back in and watch the event to see if it happens. We'll be here till give or take 11ish. When the event's supposed to happen. If the event doesn't take off around 11, sometime inside 11, we're going to assume it's not happening, and then I'll let y'all go so I can go play with my kid. And I was going to say hang outside, but it looks like it's not going to be an outside day. It's kind of dark and gloomy. It looks stormy already. Oh, I forgot to look at something. Well, if we die here, I'll go back and look at something. Forgot that we were supposed to look at the characters and the screen grabs. Notification. Comes to random notifications. So, while we're waiting for this to go, in case you haven't heard, ESO fans and Elder Scrolls fans, there's been a ton of leaks that we are getting a... I'm sorry, did y'all hear... Speaking of Elder Scrolls, why did I hear like a Nern root? What was that noise? Oh, is it just wind chimes? Okay. But we are getting an Oblivion remaster, which is perfect timing because I was trying to collect all the old full DLC games to play them. I had finally found Morrowind's full. I originally found one at another store, but this one apparently had holes in it I didn't know about. So that one's usable still as like a master disc for regular Morrowind, but won't have the DLCs if you upload it to like the Xbox X. But I did find another copy inside Game Over, which is somewhere we always go to. Love Game Over for retro gaming stuff. And it was full. It works. It has all the DLC in it, so I can play Blood Moon and the Tribunal DLC in it. I was looking for the Oblivion version that had the Shivering Isles and the Knights, but the one I did find at Game Over, they didn't have the second disc, so either they got had by somebody, and hopefully they didn't pay full for the full DLC version because it's supposed to have two discs with it, or the second disc mysteriously vanished. Nothing going on yet. If anything's going to happen, it'll happen either now or within the next hour or at 11 o'clock exactly, because that's the time things have been changing, is the 11 o'clock timeline. We're going to actually sit in this tree. It's got a nice bunch of trees. We're up off the ground, so hopefully Kane doesn't notice us. Ooh, stop walking. But I'll be excited to see a new Oblivion. I don't know if it's going to be a full-on remake or more likely a remaster where everything's just retextured and skinned. Either way, I'll be getting it so I can play it. I eventually plan to play some of these on stream once we get past all the ESO we're doing, because I want to play them sort of in order. ESO, timeline-wise, is the first game. Then after that, there's a few older games we won't be able to play unless they release them on the PC or something. The ES2, or Elder Scrolls 2, known as the Red Guard, is technically the second in the timeline, followed by the first Elder Scrolls game, Arena. I kind of don't want to play Arena unless they fix it up with travel, because Arena's map is the biggest map of all the Elder Scrolls. It takes all of Tamriel, and it's kind of realistically huge, but there's no travel features, so it can take hours to get between areas. Which is, I guess, really interesting for back in the day computer, but I don't want to take hours traveling between cities. We're traveling between Skyrim and the Black Marsh when I need to do a mission. So the ones we would be playing, if I can play them, it's going to be ESO. We'll finish up all that we got to do there, and there's still a lot to do there. Morrowind, which is technically Elder Scrolls 4, and the first game that had the famous Elder Scrolls. Darn it, we got a bot shooting at us. Elder Scrolls 4, which is Morrowind, which is the first one to have the famous theme on it. Okay, hold on. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, it didn't hurt too much. This might also hurt. Okay, that's not too bad either. Okay, bot, come down here and get got by Kane. Okay, now we're on the ground. We need some kind of weapon. There's some kind of weapon. We'll shield up. Oh, the storm's coming down. That means we'll have to reload. Guess I don't know. We could just try and survive and see if the... But it's only 10, so the event shouldn't be happening anytime soon. have someone following me. I see that. The person who just defeated Kane. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Take all of your items and your gold. I like Sub-Zero's gun wrap. It freezes the gun over slowly. It looks really cool. Ooh, that was an explosion. Yeah, that's where the explosion came from. Ooh, or... Okay, let's go ahead and use this. And I'm going to take the kneecapper's head. Here we put that. Reload that. We'll stick near the portal until the storm moves us, but with what I think may be coming through, it's going to be big enough you can probably see it throughout the entire map. As long as the storm isn't obscuring the view itself. If they're smart during the actual event, they'll pause fighting, open the storm up so we can see everything. But the last few in-game events that don't happen at the end of the chapters don't always have a pause on them. They just happen in-game as people are playing. So I don't know what their plan is. Don't even know if the event's going to happen. We're going to see if it does. Where are they? I hear them fighting. There. Oh, killing obvious bots. Shield. Storm's coming down in 30 minutes. I should get going. All his stuff got washed downstream. Good news is I have Kane's running power, so I should run fast so I can get out of the storm. Deal damage to opponents riding a motorcycle. I'm assuming that means they want me to ride the motorcycle. If I get a motorcycle, I'll ride a motorcycle. I am XP grinding as well and attempt to finish out the extra thing before the new season next week. So my first thought with what I think is coming was they're going to end the island, but this is only season 2, so they're not going to end the island. But it's an item that might end the island at the end of the chapter, if they decide to go the end the island route this time. Hey, wait, you can crash into those. Can you shoot those? Oh, you can. I've never even tried that. Interesting. Hello, fish sticks, hanging out in the train place for no reason. I hear a car. Motorcycle. Looky, looky. Oh, we do find people. People! This might be an actual person the way they're moving. Really confused person. Oh, I finished. Okay. Hello, train. Hi, train. Buy item from Cassidy Quinn. Okay. Is she in the map? She is currently over here. If I die in the storm, I die in the storm. Finish these missions. Oh, if you didn't know and you're playing, if you happen to have Sub-Zero's equipment, it'll freeze the water so you can walk over water. It's really good for movement. It's much faster running over water than swimming. So over to Cassidy. That's all I wanted me to do is buy something from her. I really don't need it. I'll just use it to help me run a little faster. Okay. Now I gotta eliminate people with exotic weapons again. Does it say opponents? Opponents, yes, so it can just be regular bots too, right? NPCs. It doesn't say players, it says opponents. Usually if it says opponents, these people count. They didn't count. No, boo. I had to try. What in the world is he wearing? Anime baseball? Is it Yamcha? Okay, we're chilling. Reload back up. Good old event watch. We haven't done this in a while, have we? We missed the last event. Completely forgot how it didn't actually know it was happening. I only got a clue on this event since there's a big company involved with it. Did we not just get that screen? That's where we just saw the screen. The mech lady from chapter 3. Ooh, we're getting some lag there. There we go. Whoa, third-party music is off. Why is that playing? Hello, M14H85. Did you, like, friend me or something? Oh, that ain't right. Hello and welcome to the stream. I do sort of remember that. I thought we may already have like we may already be friends on Fortnite if you're on. I'm going to be on to see if we can see the event happening over there. If our predictions are correct, it should happen the next time the hour turns over. Okay, let's drop into the forest, grab some weapons, see if we can last. During this season and last season and next season, they still have it. It's always a good idea to drop on these white glowing areas. Because while they do attract other people, they usually have weapons on them. So if you're the first one there, you'll be the first one loaded up. Oh, one of my favorite close-up weapons, the dualies. I hear them, I don't really need them. I need to go get Kane, maybe, and get his exotic weapon and try and finish out this this mission. That's the same weapon I have. I already have something for that. I like the shotgun Uzi dually because technically it's two weapons at once you can use separately. And while you can't aim with them because the button needs, it takes up less space. Oh, okay. I am coming in one moment. Let me actually die. And I'll come right back out. Where is Kane? Or, oh, there's a high place I can jump off over here. I don't like just quitting matches because sometimes Fortnite and online games give you issues if you just quit the match, but if you quit the match in this way, it doesn't count. There's no way I'm getting up there. Is there a way up? Yeah, there is. Okay, good. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, that's water. Yeah, right on that rock. Right on that rock. Oh, that was lame. I missed the rock. No one saw that. How big is this cliff over here? Oh, there's a tiny cliff. Tiny cliff still? Tiny cliff. That won't do. Okay, back up to the mountain. Try again and do it better. If this was build mode, I could build my way up, and then we could mess about. Okay, this way. Let's stay with. Yep. Okay, I'm coming out, and then we can just pop right back in. What? No. Get out. Not. Oh, wait, did it load you up? Okay, then it's just waiting on you, I think. I didn't know it did that. I think you need to hit ready if you're coming in with me next match. There we go. I do have the mics off. I don't let other people talk while I'm streaming for obvious reasons, but so I won't be able to hear you. If you need to talk, just talk to me over the YouTube. It's the first OG. I got little whip songs stuck on my head. Nice. Look, we're streaming with someone. It's been a while. Oh, right. I won't be able to hear Locker Jams because I have third party off. He's playing the silent drums. Says he's playing Epic Games. We can go wherever you want. I'll drop out after you drop out. I just kind of been hanging around the forest. But we should be able to see the event from anywhere. I'm presuming. Down there? What is that, cannon? Oh, that's flood. That's the dam. Why did it pop my chute so fast? I feel like that popped way too early. Something purple. Oh, it's just I haven't seen one of these in a while. What is that noise I'm hearing? Sound like an angry moose. I don't really need it. You don't want it? I don't really collect crowns. Okay, thank you. I don't know if we'll win the match, but we'll see. I hope someone's above us. I'll take the regular Uzi. And then this. Oops. I thought we could jump up here. There we go. Oh, this is dangerous. Okay, here we go. Ooh, I almost fell off. Oh, he went back up. Okay. It's fairly quiet over here. Oh, hello. I can't see his shield. That's weird. He should have a shield. Oh, now he has full shield. I don't know why I couldn't see it. 10:20. 40-ish minutes, so nothing changed in the sky yet. Don't know if it'll be a gradual change or if it'll change all at once. Or if something's going to take the entire 11 o'clock to do. I can see the spire of energy from here now. It looks like it's reaching up further. It's not good for your suspension. Wait, did y'all see this gate get destroyed and then come back? Or was that just me? I got the Must Be the Money song stuck in my head. This would be an interesting location to watch it from if it's a big enough event. As long as the storm didn't come down, but we still got like 40 minutes before it's supposed to hit. Well, if y'all are watching live, I don't know if this does it to y'all. I think y'all can see it below, but sometimes YouTube will start repeating the messages sent to me on the screen. I don't think you can see them, but if you can, don't be freaked out by it. It happens. Hold on. Treasure chest. Oh, nothing up here. level up. Oh wait, there's something over here. Hold on. What is this?
Sir? The mask on the wall. It's glowing. Moon above. He actually did it.
Cool. M1, you okay? Okay, where am I facing? It'll be this way. Tacos. I think M1 may have disconnected, judging by all the stuff that is just dropped. Sorry, M1, if you come back, I'll come back out for you. I can grab all your stuff while this is you doing that. Ooh, wait, no, I'm... Oh. Now I'll do that, and then I can do this. And then I can do this. Okay, see you later, M1. If you gotta take off, no problem, just let me know. Okay, so north of the island, we want to keep an eye on the north side of the island. Although, of course, the thing that's supposed to be coming through should be as big as the friggin' planet almost, so whatever. Oh, unless the planet's an island. You know, we've never gotten confirmation of any of the new islands, flat islands. Like the first island, we know that the second island for Chapter 4 was incomplete, but these other islands we never really got notice on. Oh my god. Stop switching off my weapons. Boo. I do like the new loadout thing we saw earlier with them, with the M1 coming in, where if we hit just rematch, it allows the people in the lobby to come in with us. So we don't have to go out the lobby. Which actually makes it good for events, because a lot of the old events, if our buds got kicked out, or if they for some reason ended up in the lobby, you had to leave to the lobby and then hope to get back in. That's it? That's all she's getting? Oh, now she's a sad cat. She needs all the bacon. It's science, she says. Oh, I haven't watched the last Venom movie either. I need to watch that. Weird, I thought I had this song. I guess not. Whoa, that launched me quite far. That was impressive. I don't know if he planned that or what, but if he did, good job. Okay, since we don't have a partner, we're gonna go straight into the forest. Hang out in the forest till the storm kicks us out. That's it, a lot bigger. Definitely looks like it's making a rift. And let's just say if we're right, it's drifting to somewhere that's been in our island before. I got Must Be the Money stuck on my head because it's part of the songs they have in the new music thing. And I don't know, I have ADD, and if you have ADD, your head's just a radio. Let's go ahead and land and arm up. Hiding in the trees is not working for me. I keep getting shot at by bots. We're gonna land, arm up, take out people, and or just come back in. Hello. Receive ammo when you pick up gold bars? That's new. I think I've got that one before. Someone's taking on Kane. Good. Ooh. Is that legendary? Med mist. I hear another treasure chest. Some shield. Okay, where's the magic happening over here? Some more shield. Got a gold assault rifle, so I should be good with my assault rifles. I need a better Uzi or sub of some kind. Where's that? I hear that. Oh goodness. Oh, how did I survive that? Swabian. Ooh, and a new sub. Okay, so if you come in after King is defeated, you get the creepy pretty music. Apparently. Oh, yep, that is YouTube repeating its messages, if y'all can see that. That'll happen until I'm done streaming. I don't know why YouTube does that on the PlayStation, or if it's something that's generally something that happens during streaming. Tag in the portal. We have someone over here that looks like the person who took out... Oh, we have someone else's device. There goes their device. Got broken. Does the device have a time limit that it can last? I've actually never stayed near it before. $10.30. I guess it's a yes. Mine just broke. Okay. Let's go pick up some weapons, some ammo, gold. Grind some XP while we wait for this thing to go off nearby. Person who defeated Kane is up here. Hello. Let me find a way. Where did those mountains go that I jumped off from there and lost? Here we go. Let's get in the fight. Come get me. Let's see how long it takes for them to get me. Come on, stormtroopers. Got stormtrooper aim. Come on, guys. Oh, Oh, he promoted me to party leader, right? Come on. Faster. My goodness, you know what? Oh, there we go. Okay, if I'm right, it should do like it did last time. There it is. Okay. We're ready when you're ready. Don't go on the YouTube thing, madam. Why is rewatching this person be AFK? Why is it so purple near them? Are they in the storm? Well, I can't change characters while in this mode, so we're just gonna watch this person sit here for a minute. AFK. It's nice to see Mello. Is Mello upstairs? Okay. Ready when you're ready, M1. Oh, the person we're just watching AFK just dropped out. Go, who's joining us? Fresh from training with Wiz. Please? However you pronounce Fierce's angel. I think it's Wiz. Well, while we're waiting on M1, let's see what the stream looks like. Not too bad. I feel like we get better quality streaming straight from YouTube than when we used to stream straight from Twitch. We were standing a little close to that. Hey, M1, are we going? AFK again. Okay. M1, I'm going to have to leave the group just so I have some stuff on stream. I can't wait too long. How do you leave the group from inside the group thingy? I actually have to leave here. Ooh, got a bunch of rewards. We'll mess with those later. Sorry, everyone. I don't mind like joining the play, but we gotta play inside the game. We can't wait too long. I am streaming. That's okay. We just can't wait too long on waiting. Okay, well, I'm gonna play till I got here. If you happen to be in the lobby when I get got, then you can join me. Yeah, you can rejoin. Here, I'm gonna land near where it's happening, which is gonna be right below us. This bus is getting awfully close to that. I fly into that? Aw, it's too far away. Couldn't get it in time. Okay, we're just gonna come down and land on Kane, and that'll knock me out really quick. That, or he's really bad at fighting, because we're just gonna one-on-one him with our claws. What time is it? 10:40, about 20 minutes still. Okay, I'm gonna have to kick you. Can you get off the team if you're gonna be AFK? Because I'm going to have to restart again. Why doesn't it let me do this in game? Okay, if you're gonna be AFK, I'm gonna ask you not to join because if you're AFK, I can't reload. So I'm gonna leave team and we'll play later, okay? What's the matter, Sergeant? Did you not get enough bacon? She said not enough bacon. So that's something Fortnite actually needs to fix right there. I noticed a problem. While you can have your members join you now when you're rematching, which is good, if they end up going AFK or they end up crashing like he did, you can't like leave the team mid-match. You actually have to leave the team. So that could be something they could fix and update. Okay, we're going to have to team up later. I can't have you go in AFK or like crashing on me while I'm streaming. It leaves like too big of a chunk of time between. Sorry. That just leaves the stream watching other people play. I don't mind if you join the team, but I'm going to ask that you stay around so that when I die, you can join the match. So we're not stuck watching people, please. Let's see, where's the nearest treasure chest? If you have to go AFK, please just leave the team. So I'm not stuck. Kane didn't even fight. What was that? And he's just leaving. He just dips out. That's funny. Come on, I gotta kill people with this weapon. Where'd you go? Oh, this is an exotic weapon, isn't it? It's mythic. What are the exotic weapons then? I don't know what the exotics are. Oh, I don't have any weapon bolts for that. Okay. 10:45. Okay, the event's gonna start in about 15 minutes. I'll get off one more time for you, but make sure you're ready to load it up. Okay, ready? Let's go. Adidas. Adidas. Come on, match. That's one thing about this game. It's been better at getting the matchmaking going. Most cases. Used to have trouble sometimes back in the day, but I haven't had that much trouble these days. Chapter 4, right? The Vampire series. Oh. Now again, I am not positive the event will hit at 11. This is just predictory, since everything's been changing around 11. But if it is, it should be starting soon. In about 11 minutes. It should probably be happening in the sky, technically. Oop. Where are we going? Back to the dam? For the underground? Okay. Looking for some kind of weapon. My controller's low. I'm going to change my controller here real quick. Of course it's not underground. It's because it's led into, like, the dam room. North is that away. That's where the beam is, but it should hit the sky, it looks like, when it happens. But also, as long as I'm playing it, I'll also record it, so it should also be something I can also record after the stream and re-release. Oh, there's someone in the water. Nothing I really need. Take bullets. I guess I'll take the heli. Oh, another heli. Or is this... That'll work. Dun, 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 dun. Cliff. And the pillar of light looks angry. That looks good. Is there a door up here? I thought there was a door up here. Oh. That's what it is. Hey, one survived. Hello. There it goes. Why I got any spray? Well, we've got 7 minutes. The pillar does look angry over there. It looks more bright than it was, but it might just be because it's dark. Cool. And don't really need any of this. That stuff is good. Oh, I might as well pick up a med. to the bird. So just you here walking? Okay. So let's see. A few more minutes. 5 minutes. Storm is not on us, so that's good. Goku's going gold. Oh no, Goku went blue. Get out of the emote. This is a weird sounding emote. I know it's from, wow, I forgot the Disney movie's name. Am I getting old to forget things? Baymax. Baymax. We're gonna go that way. I kind of just sitting here watching this to see if something goes off. Let's give it a few more minutes and then we can head that way. I'm gonna wait till the 11 o'clock exactly on my phone to see if this does anything. The storm is moving in, which isn't great, but usually they'll push back things for events. The storm's gonna take over the pink area. Give it a moment. Only a few more minutes and we'll show if the event happens at 11 o'clock. On our side. Happens in the next hour, when it's supposed to. And if the storm ends up being in the way of the event, since I'm here, I should be also able to record it and then manipulate it, the recording itself, through the recording ability inside Fortnite. We can watch it from in there. Without all the wait. $57. Nothing going off. Again, with the way Fortnite works, I don't know if this is going to be a one-off event that happens right at 11 o'clock, or if it's something that builds up and then will happen between 11 o'clock and 12. And that's our turn, 11 o'clock. It's only 3 minutes till 11 o'clock where I am. Oh, if you're watching this video, fast forward about 2 minutes. If you're watching this later. Your clock at 3 minutes ahead. Yeah, I see the storms coming, but it's not too close. It should only be a minute till that thing goes off, if it goes off. We're really close to the edge of the storm, so we'll be okay. Edge of the circle. We can back up a little if we need to. Banana skates. Hey, he's got a little dude on your back. Just knows the water guy. This one's coming. Less than a minute. We get up and get ready to move in case the storm comes, then we need to back off here in a minute. Let me go up on this house real quick just to see if anything happens. It's not 11 yet, but I'm beginning to think the predictors were wrong on the time frame. Oh. Nada. The island's appearing, but nada on the event, so I'm going to assume they were wrong then. Okay, well we had fun playing it and we did end the thing. We'll play for another hour to see if anything happens during 11 with our friend here, or until he's ready to leave. Did you see something I don't see? Ooh. Ooh. I don't have a good distance gun. Okay then. Gold sniper. Ooh, nope, we're gonna die. Okay, ready up. We got shot by a Buddhist. That's against their religion. So at the latest, we'll play to noon. At noon, I'm going to take off, whether or not there's an event. If there's an event later and if someone catches it on YouTube, I'll share it on my page, RossFRothDX on Facebook, if y'all want to catch it. Not even a crack in the sky. Ah, we're fade. Oh man, I forgot we don't have third-party music on. You can't hear the best song. There was supposed to be. That's the whole point of the weird purple thing going up in the sky. Most people predicted it was going to happen this hour. Because around this hour, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, 11 p.m. Central, was the time they were had been upping like the frequency of the bursts. So people thought it was going to happen today at this time, but nothing yet. So we'll see. If not, it's good grinding EXP and fun just to play. Central. So it's 11 p.m., which is the time it was supposed to happen. 11 a.m. Sorry, 11 a.m., which is the time it was supposed to happen, not 11 p.m. That'd be terrible to have the event in the middle of the night. But okay, so you're a bit different time zone than me. Oop, I don't know why I jumped out. Where do you want to go? Down here? Okay. To Kane's residence. Why is this so high I can't grab it? You're down there? Okay. Coming. Is the music making that noise? I guess it's the music making that noise. Huh. Floor's not breakable, that's weird. A chest? Is it in here? The chest was inside the cabinet? That's weird. Chest in the mountain. Nothing really in there. Oh, the water gives a gold effect. That's interesting. Apparently there's a walkie-talkie in here I haven't grabbed. Don't need really any of this stuff. Just get some blitz.
I've got a Durburger gift card for whoever puts an end to Midas. Get shooting.
Kane sounds like... Oh, I don't remember his name. The Disney actor who plays that's another sniper. Disney actor that plays Winnie the Pooh and Pete. Sounds like his voice. Sounds like his Pete voice. Goku's hair sticks out of the car. Oh, am I driving? Do you want me to drive? I hear people. Do you think they're up here? Sounds like the fighting was coming up from up here. Nope, I was wrong. Let's see what's here. Thought I heard someone shooting at us. Level up. Who? I think someone just stole our car. Beef. I've got another something over here to grab. Is another walkie-talkie?
I will not tolerate cowardice and insubordination. If Daigo gives you an order, you follow it. Understood?
It keeps doing the party with the pickle mission for me, but I've already done that one and won't let me do it again, so I don't know why it's having an error like that. Go that way? Okay. Ooh, that's a strong tree. Water? What's at the water? It's a boat. Oh, how did I do that? If y'all didn't know, you can drown in Fortnite. You have to try really hard to do so, but you can do it. EXP grinding. Go on it. More EXP for me. Here's someone over here we might be able to snipe up on. Someone to our left, too. Too far away for this gun. Oh, come on, I'm not this fast. Okay, it's not letting me shoot them this far away. All the way over there. Okay, they're quite far away. Ooh. I don't know where that came from, but that guy just died. I just saw someone fall off the cliff. He did not grab the cliff thing all at once. Did both of y'all die? What the heck? What just happened? Okay, well that's loot. Might as well grab the loot. Decapper's a good weapon if you like it. Ooh, I need this. I absolutely actually need this weapon. It's the only exotic weapon I've seen recently. Okay, we are fairly close to the storm here. Someone with likely Kane's powers are up here. Kane's powers is only running, so it shouldn't give him too much of an advantage. But they may have Kane's pistol. Oh no, he's moving away. Okay. See nobody. Lawless twin fire slap shotgun? What does that even mean? Sound like it came out in my right ear. That word did not work. Oh, this gives me infinite run. Hello. Well, I won't want to leave you behind. Did she step on you on your mellow? Oh, we're near the airplane where Santa was last season. Yay, I got one. One of 5, apparently, I need. Hey, Bello. Wake you up, pretty girl. She's doing pretty, kitty. Wondering why no one's playing fetch with you? I'll get off the games here in a minute. Okay. I have a cat that likes to play fetch. Here, look, we got the ball. Ready? Ready? Go get it. Ooh, we have someone shooting from us over here. They're out there. Did you just headbutt me, little lady? Ooh, sorry. Ready? Ready? Go get it. ¿Qué pasa? Do you see the people? Oh, there they are. Where'd his friend go? All the way over there? Did I finish the mission? One more and I finish the mission. Oh, Rick. People behind us. Where was the person behind us? Oh, good shot, for whatever that was. What time is it? And we'll give it one more drop. I'll drop one more round, and then I'll howl it a day. I don't see any indication of the events actually happening. You know what? No, I changed my mind. Hold on. How do we back out? Okay, M1, I'm going to actually call it a day here, and other viewers. Thank y'all for showing up. I saw a few y'all pop in and out in live stream. Thank y'all who watched this afterwards. We're going to call it a day. The event didn't happen, but at least we did have the end of season. I got to get that out. If it looks like anything's happening while at home and we're not doing anything, I may pop in just in time to see it. Yep, you have a good day too. Thank you. And thank you for playing with me. And if I miss it, I'll post the YouTube version that someone else is recording up online. If nothing happens today, then we'll try to reevaluate when it's happening. If it ends up happening next Saturday, which is likely because it's closer to the end of the season, then we'll pop in again and see what happens. But I can't imagine they'll do this whole pink exploding thing all week long. That said, can't predict Fortnite these days, so no idea. Honestly, Fortnite needs to start giving us countdowns for events again, please. Those helps us time things. But it wasn't a waste. We did do the end of season. That will be our end of the season for this season, so we won't get another end of season. I'll only pop in if I can pop in for the event. Likely the next time you see me will either be for another stream having to do with my book while we're playing some Elder Scrolls. Early morning sometime this week. Oh no, actually it won't be this week because I don't work from home. So it won't be this week. Early morning sometime the week after. Or I don't know, just whenever I have free time. I don't stream too much these days. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. Peace out. Have a good weekend. And maybe I can hit the right button.